Okay, so at this point it seems like my channel is becoming a Timothée Chalamet fan channel, which it is not, but a lot of you guys like videos on Timothée Chalamet, so I'll make sure to do one every once in a while. And on today's video, I'm going to go over Timothée Chalamet's best to worst movie, as I've spent the last week watching all of his films. Now I have to say one thing that is evident after watching all his movies is goddamn this guy knows how to choose a good script. I mean, there are some mediocre films in his filmography for sure, but for the most part, the movies Timothée signs on to do are incredible, as he starred in multiple movies within the top 5 best indie movies of the last 5 years. But anyways, back to the point of this video, let's talk about Timothée Chalamet's movies ranked best to worst. Now, I won't go over all of his movies as that would be a 40-minute video, but I will list his best 3 and worst 3 movies. Number 1 on the list, without a doubt, is Call Me By Your Name. I mean, this wouldn't be a Chalamet video if I didn't mention this film, as it is the one he got an Oscar nomination for. But after rewatching this film, it truly does only get better. It's aged like fine wine in an era where a lot of gay-centered characters are portrayed in a stereotypical way, and in a very unintelligent, on-your-nose kind of way. Whereas this movie sheds light on a young gay man who has more to his personality than just being homosexual. He is musically gifted, an avid reader, and just an overall intelligent, deep thinker. The movie captures love in a way that I'd never quite seen before, and Timothée Chalamet is a big reason for that. He played this young 17-year-old Italian boy with such nuance, and captured exactly what it was like to grow into yourself, both physically and mentally. I can't quite remember seeing an actor of his age deliver a performance that deep since James Dean in East of Eden. His second best film, which is still a masterpiece in its own right, is Dune. This sci-fi epic was truly phenomenal and revolutionary. From the fact that the whole set was built and the movie barely relied on CGI, to the deep and powerful performances given by Oscar Isaac, Rebecca Ferguson, and of course, Timothée Chalamet. This is going to sound weird to say, as it is a sci-fi film, but the character of Paul Atreides really reminds me of Michael Corleone in The Godfather. I found there were many similarities in both their character arcs and physicality, which really excites me to see how Timothée Chalamet changes his physicality to symbolize how Paul Atreides grows more comfortable in his newfound position of power, because I would say it was for that reason that Al Pacino became an acting legend, purely due to how he was able to grow and develop his iconic character of Michael Corleone. So if Timothée Chalamet can grow his character to the same level that Al Pacino did, he may just go down as possibly the greatest actor of his generation, but that does remain to be seen. Next on the list is Bones and All. I know a lot of people will be screaming right now that I've ranked Bones and All above Lady Bird and Little Women, but hear me out here. Bones and All and Timothée Chalamet's character Lee is by far his most mature and deep role yet. From the overall depth of the story to his character, this movie really didn't lend itself well for just any actor. It needed an actor with immense talent to pull off that role and not make it cringy, or just too weird to enjoy. But the way Timothée Chalamet gave depth and humanity to the character of Lee is truly phenomenal. Now, I've already made a video on his role in this movie, so I won't talk on it too much, but seriously, go back and watch this movie, and you'll see the fine line Timothée Chalamet had to walk with this character, and I'm shocked he was able to make Lee as human and interesting as he did. Next on the list, and getting to the worst of the Timothée Chalamet movies, is Hot Summer Nights. Now, this movie isn't completely horrible, as it still seems somewhat like a movie. However, it definitely is a step down from the quality Timothée Chalamet has been a part of in recent years. However, you can't really blame him, as his career hadn't taken off yet, so he was clearly just acting in whatever he could, but the movie did kinda suck. It's a pretty basic plot and story, and kinda felt like a movie I'd already seen like 5 times before, as it just follows a young teenager finding his way in life who falls in love with the local hot girl and basically does anything he can to get with her. Now, I know that's a basic description, however I don't want to give any spoilers away in case any of you want to watch this on your own. However, don't say I didn't warn you. The only reason this movie isn't on the total bottom of the Timothée Chalamet list is because his performance is half decent. Now, it's nothing to write home about, but from what he was given in terms of the script, I don't think any actor could have done better than what he did, so I guess he can't really be blamed for the movie just sucking. On to the next film, which is definitely Timothee Chalamet's worst, A Rainy Day in New York. I never thought an iconic New York collaboration between Timothee Chalamet and Woody Allen would suck, but this movie really did suck. It felt like a movie that had no idea what period of time it was set, as Timothee Chalamet was talking and dressing like someone from the 50s, however he would just randomly pull out an iPhone at times. He also never seemed to feel comfortable in this role, as he delivered lines in an awkward manner and never got his character's physicality or timing right. Or if he did, and these were all choices, he seemed to make almost all the wrong decisions when it comes to character. I find with Woody Allen movies, the main character is basically always a version of Woody, and so the actor should end up playing the main male character the same, as I felt like if Owen Wilson was cast in this movie, it would have gone a lot better, as he totally nailed his character in Midnight in Paris, and apart from the fact that the movie was so out of touch and boringly filmed, coupled with Timothee Chalamet's lackluster and awkward performance, there really isn't much else to say about this one, so I think I'll just leave it there. Well, there you have it. There's my ranking of Timothee Chalamet's best 3 movies and worst 2 movies. All in all, Timothee Chalamet has to be regarded as one of, if not the best young male actor coming up right now, and I cannot wait to see what he brings in the future and the choices of films he makes, as so far he's proven to have quite the eye for spotting a good script. I hope you guys liked this video, and as always, I'll see you on my next one. Thanks for watching.